Hey guys, and welcome to the start of a new weekly reading vlog. So this week the only things I want to do is finish Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, maybe read one of my comics, and also try to read Grace and Fury, because we are on week 3 of November and I haven't even finished 2 books yet, and I'm slightly freaking out, though I have also just found out that this happens to me every November thanks to NaNoWriMo, but at the same time I do want to complete a few more books because, quite frankly, I am co-hosting Explorathon, so I should probably read some more books. So that is what I'm going to attempt to do this week. My only thing is that this week is also a very special week because this Wednesday, after so long in waiting, 3 years to be exact, 3 years and 2 months to be completely precise, is McFly Day. I am off to the O2 this Wednesday to go and see McFly for the first time in 3 years and 2 months. So how much I'm going to get done this week, I don't know, because Wednesday is going to be an incredibly busy day. I'm out all day Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So who knows how much I'm going to get done, but I'm going to attempt to at least finish Deathly Hallows and Grace and Fury, and hopefully one of my comics. Fingers crossed. And I also forgot to mention that over the weekend I did start The Lives of Locke Lamora. I'm only 37 pages in, which is 4 chapters, and quite frankly, I'm putting this down. It's a good story, don't get me wrong, but it needs a lot of brain power, and quite frankly, NaNoWriMo has wiped me out. And I just know that I don't have any brain power whatsoever to try and read this. I feel like I need to concentrate on it as much as I concentrated on stuff like Nevernight. So I'm going to put it down for now and probably try in the new year when I'm less exhausted. I think it's definitely going to be, I know I'm going to really, really enjoy it. I just need brain power, essentially, to read it. It's just brain power at the moment. My brain went offline about 3 weeks ago and hasn't come back from holiday at the moment. So I'm trying to read not simpler books, but not books that require less concentration, but books not as heavy as this one, essentially. So I'm putting this down for now, but I am definitely going to come back to it. I know I will. I am definitely coming back to it. I've now officially finished Deathly Hallows. Really, really enjoyed that. I'll obviously leave the vlog link wherever it is on the screen. I'll obviously link it so you can go watch that where I go more into details on it, but I did really, really enjoy myself despite being interrupted 4 or 5 times in the last 2 chapters. I've literally been left alone all day with barely any text or anything. It gets to the final 2 chapters when all of it's going down and suddenly I get text, which is just normal. And then the neighbours came around to have a chat as well, which is a bit annoying, but never mind. So I managed to get it done, 4-star read, really, really enjoyed myself, really happy. I've now finished Harry Potter as well because I was kind of putting it off for a long time now, so I'm happy I've finished that. Now, I've also managed to, as well, catch up on NaNoWriMo, so I'm quite happy about that. I've caught up on NaNoWriMo. I've written about 2,000 odd words, so I'm sort of trying to catch up again. And I've got to catch up because I've got to catch up tomorrow with where I should be tomorrow, and then I'm going to have to spend Thursday catching up as well because I'm not writing anything on Wednesday because obviously it's McFly Day. I'm spending half the day in the hairdressers and the other half in the O2, so I'm going to get nothing done there either. So I've got to get that done, but apart from that, I'm doing quite well. I'm going to start Grace and Fury tomorrow, or possibly read a comic, so I just get another thing done, because it turns out that this isn't just this November that's causing me all these issues with actually reading stuff. It's just November. I looked it up on Goodreads. Last year I read like 2 books. The year before I read like 3. So it's a thing. And apparently one year I only managed 1 graphic novel by this time last year, like that year, in November. So yeah, NaNoWriMo apparently absolutely kills my reading speed, which is probably should be expected by now, but there we go. So at least I'm not as panicky now, so I can just go, oh, it's a November thing, and hopefully I'll remember next November to actually not try to write like 20 books down or something to try and read in November, while also trying to hit 50,000 words. So at least I've got that sort of figured now, so that's quite nice. But still, I'm going to try and reach 4 or 5 books if I can. I've reached 2 now. I've got Grace and Fury to read. If I read a comic, I then hit that 5. But at the same time, I kind of want to read Sleeping Giants next week, because I did promise I was going to read that, and it's the only sci-fi I'll have read this month during a sci-fi readathon. So I think I'm going to focus on Grace and Fury and The Boys Volume 2 this week now, and then go on to Sleeping Giants next week. That's my plan. I'm not going to say anything more in terms of what I'm going to read next week, because I'll probably only get through one book, so I'm not even going there. But right now, Grace and Fury and The Boys Volume 2. And by now, I mean tomorrow. We've got Friend Round coming in 15 minutes, so I should probably shut up. Quite frankly, I should probably shut up and just prepare for that friend to come round, and then tomorrow I can start reading again. There's my plan. Okay, so it's now Tuesday, which means it's McFly Eve, which makes me really, really excited. Unfortunately, I have grown a second head of a spot on my face, but hopefully that'll go down by tomorrow, or at least by the wedding next Saturday. So not this Saturday, coming the Saturday after I have a wedding. So hopefully I can get rid of that before then, but never mind. So today has had a big change of plans. I was originally going to go into town today because I ironically need more spot cream, and I was going to get a couple of other things. But I haven't edited my Harry Potter vlog yet, which was meant to go up last night, but I ran out of time to do it. I've also got books to read, bags to pack, and just a whole lot of other stuff to do. So I decided to stay home today, and it's probably a good thing as well, because I'm not going to lie, I feel a bit ill, which is not ideal, considering tomorrow I want to be screaming and jumping and dancing for most of my evening tomorrow, because I haven't done it in 3 years, and quite frankly, it's been a while, and I'm going to go for it. So I wanted to be in optimal health, but I'm hoping it's just like a day thing, because I sometimes do feel a bit ill, like on a random day for no apparent reason. I just feel a bit ill, and then I'm usually fine the next day. So fingers crossed it's just that, and I'm just feeling a bit too excited or something. I don't know. But right now, I'm now actually going to edit my Harry Potter vlog, my final Harry Potter vlog, which is kind of scary because I've been doing this since January, and then actually get on with reading either The Unbound, because I've also got to read this, or if I can get hold of it, Grace and Fury, because I'm thinking I may not like this. I'm very iffy on Grace and Fury and whether or not I'm going to like it, so I know I'm going to like the Dark Vault, or the Unbound, so I may start that instead, because both of them are on my priority list, but this one's shorter, which is what I'm thinking about as well. I don't know. I think I may read a comic first, though, because I just really need a comic, quite frankly. I think I'm just going to read The Boys Volume 2 first, and then just see where I go this afternoon. Currently, I'm not actually reading The Boys right now. Instead, I'm looking through my Pinterest, trying to decide exactly which hairstyle I'm going to go for next. Obviously, I'm going to keep it quite straight, or I don't know, I may layer it, but I don't know, because to be honest, if I layer my hair, the days I don't straighten it, which is never, it's going to be out here. So I don't know, but I definitely want to go for hidden rainbow hair, so I have the green on top and then all the rest of the colours underneath. So I thought I'd quickly show you a couple of my possible ideas. I've been saving ideas for a while now, so I've just got all of these ideas. Like this one in particular I quite like, but purple runs out so quickly, so I was going to have the green on top and then have the rest of the colours underneath. I quite like that one, so I'm going to quickly open that one up. I mean, that is sort of also what I'd like to have, but the rest of the colours run out so quickly, I may as well not bother. I quite like that one as well, but again, the colours run out so quickly that it just lasts 5 minutes. I quite like that one as well. I don't know. That one is basically the same one I just showed you. Stuff like that I really love. And then we just go into green zone with a random book picture in there as well. I don't know why that's there, but there we go. But I've got all of these different sort of ideas and stuff. And I think this really sort of chronicles exactly what I was thinking with my hair. Just all the time, basically, because I always get bored, I guess, and I want to do things differently. I mean, that's how it used to look, essentially. But now I'm just like, I need to change it up a bit, and I just really badly need a hairstyle where I can have the green on top, have the rest of the colours hidden, so when they do run out in 2 weeks, it doesn't look horrendous. So half of these styles are unfortunately out unless I seriously want to spend hours and hours and hours every week just re-dyeing it, which I really can't be bothered to do, quite frankly. See, I would love to have something like that, but my hair's just not going to take it. Thinking maybe if I just have the green all across this top bit here, then be able to see it possibly underneath, like the rest of the colours, could work quite well. But, again, it depends on straightened hair, and quite frankly, I just do not want to straighten my hair that often, because I just can't be bothered. So it is very much a case of what do I do, and I think I'm just going to have to show these pictures to my hairdresser tomorrow, and just ask what she thinks is best at this point. Guys, it's McFly Day. It's actually McFly Day. And I am just sitting there going, is it really? Is it? Like, it doesn't feel real yet. It's not going to feel real until I'm literally standing in the O2, in my seat, listening to the YMCA before they come out. It's not going to feel real until then. I know it, but I'm just so excited and so in awe that this is happening. I didn't think this was ever going to happen again. If you'd asked me in August, I would have completely given up on this ever happening, literally ever again. And now it's happening. And I cannot believe it. I am just so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's happening. I can't believe it's happening. I'm so excited. But first, I have to dye my hair. Because all of this has got to go 5 colours again. Polaris is going, sort of. I mean, the top bit's going to be green. I know this much. And then, obviously, underneath is going to be the rest of the colours. And I layer the bottom, like I said in those other bits where I was talking about Pinterest, so you can see the bottom of the colours. But mostly, my hair is still going to be green. So Polaris still stands. She's just getting Galaxy Defended. And I am just so excited. I am just so excited. You have no idea just how excited I am. I've got an hour, then I'm getting my hair done, and then I'm back, and then we're off to the O2, and I'm just... This is happening. This is actually happening after 3 years. I can't believe it. Right, so while I pack my bag, I thought I'd quickly show you exactly which hair colours I'm going for this time, because I usually go for the same sort of colours, and after several years of trying and testing, I finally got the right ones that work for me, that are really, really bright. Unfortunately, half of them do wash out quite quickly, but never mind, that's just how things go, I guess. So the first one I've got is Mandarin, which doesn't look like that when actually it comes out in my hair, I have to say, but that's what it looks like in the pot. All of these are La Riche, by the way. And then I've got Pillar Box Red, which is a lot brighter than that, I swear. Violet, obviously, got some purple. Lagoon Blue, which looks purple but actually comes out blue. And then Apple Green. Now, the blue and the green stay in really, really well. It's just the rest of them that just come out in like 3 washes. Honestly, I can have it all looking all nice and 5-coloured, wash my hair 3 times, and then it goes a bit pastel, and then give it 2 weeks, and it's all gone. So that's great, but I've now got to get going, because otherwise I'm just not going to make the hairdressers. So I will probably show you a bit of an update when I'm all foiled up, and then obviously afterwards, and then I'll be off to the gig. So I will see you in a minute. And it's done. I mean, look, I've got my purple, my red, my green, my orange, and my blue. I'm back. I'm so happy with this. I mean, I'm just so happy. It's a couple of inches shorter than I wanted it to be, but it had to go that short, or at least I had to have a couple of inches off just so I could get the layerage back into it. But I'm so happy. And I'm a weirdo with 5 colours in my hair again, and I am so happy. I feel like I've ascended to my final form at this point. I absolutely love it. But I've got to stop sort of admiring this at the moment, even though I do just want to sit here and sort of twist it around and be like, look, all the colours, they're back. But now I've got to eat something, get changed, and get my ass to the O2. So I can't wait. There probably won't be any concert footage, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm gonna be too busy singing, dancing and screaming, and no one wants to hear me screaming and crying over McFly. No one wants to hear that. Just, you do not want to hear me when I'm at a gig. It's just, so I probably won't film anything there, but you never know, I may get something, I don't know. But I'm so excited for tonight. I'm so excited. I mean, look, there's colours. It's not just green anymore, and I love my green, but this is amazing. I'm not over this. I am not over this. So I thought I'd quickly show you a few things I got from it, like merch-wise and stuff, and tell you a bit about it, because quite frankly, I had the best time. Like, I mean, you can hear it in my voice. I sang and I screamed. Like, I sung and I screamed my heart out. I danced until I nearly dropped. And I just had a great time. I mean, they played some of my all-time favourite songs. Like, they opened with Red, for God's sake. Like, I have only heard that live twice. And they opened with it, which was amazing. And then they played so many of my favourites, like One for the Radio, Lies, Stargirl, The Heart Never Lies, Five Colours in Her Hair. And just, oh, it was so good. It was so good to have them back. It was amazing. So I didn't actually manage to get any video because I was obviously too busy singing and screaming. And like I said, no one wants to hear me singing or screaming or having a complete fangirl. So didn't actually film anything, but I did take a couple of photos, which I'll probably put here or something, I don't know. But this is the merch I got. First I got this t-shirt here that then goes round there with the one night only stuff, which is really, really cool. I also managed to get this hoodie as well with their main logo on. I seriously want this logo tattooed on me, I'm not going to lie. And then on the back, it's also got the one night only thing as well, and it's really soft and really warm. Like, it is unbelievably nice. I love wearing it so much. I've only been wearing it for a couple of hours on the way home, but it is truly amazing to wear. I also managed to get the programme, which actually folds out with a whole load of lyrics on them, and then also doubles up as a big poster as well, which I'm loving. I can't wait to put that on my door. I also managed to get this t-shirt as well, which says GD on the front, which stands for Galaxy Defenders, which is what McFly fans call ourselves. And then on the back it's also got Greg the Grill on it, and I'm so excited to wear it, I'm not going to lie. I also got this poster as well, which I'll insert a proper photo of here, of what it actually looks like. I'm not going to unravel it though, because I don't really want to unravel it, because then I'll have to ravel it back up again, and I don't really have a picture frame to put it in at the moment, so I'm a bit scared it's going to get hurt. And then I also managed to get 2 pin badges as well, which I'll leave a picture of here as well, because they're currently downstairs and I can't really be bothered to go up and downstairs again because it hurts, essentially. So yeah, that's everything I got. I'm really, really happy with everything I got. I'm really, really happy with how the gig went. I'm so excited for tour next year. But now I'm paying for it. I have discovered that I am nowhere near as fit as I thought I was. And I'm now in agony, so that's fun. But there we go. It's fine. It was worth it. It was totally worth it. So it's now Friday and I've had to stay home for a couple of hours, even though I was going to go into town to get some stuff, so I can refilm the video I filmed yesterday, because the quality of it is awful, quite frankly, and I think it's because it's getting darker now and my phone just doesn't like darkness apparently, so that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But the thing is that I'm at home at the moment, and it turns out on Wednesday, my cousin's wife messaged me saying, "Are you at McFly tonight?" And I've only just seen it. It turns out she was 4 blocks away from where we were, which is just insane, because I had no idea she was going. Otherwise, that would have been a really cool thing to sort of maybe go up all in carpool or something. So, like, that's just really cool to know that she was like 4 blocks away from us, and possibly with my cousin though. So turns out they also got stuck in the magical mystery tour of trying to get home, because literally every junction that we needed to go off on was diverted. So an hour-long journey took like 2 hours, and we ended up like going through where we used to live, where Mum went to university a couple of years ago, to a place that she'd always promised that she was going to take me to like go and see at one point, because it looks a bit like the Xavier Mansion. And we ended up down that road and stuff like this. It was absolutely insane trying to get home. So it turns out they also got stuck in it. That's just great, isn't it? They also got stuck in the same thing. Yet, if we'd also gone around the same way, we probably should have seen their car. But we never did. I love the fact that they were there. I love the fact that they were there and they got stuck on the same route home. Just great. How did this happen and we didn't even know? This tells you that I need to check my messages when I get a message on Facebook. This tells you that I need to actually check my messages. Otherwise, we could have possibly have had lunch together. Well, dinner together or something. Just, why does this keep on happening? Like, they're not going to the tour, apparently. But, I mean, first show back. And we all end up there, and we somehow didn't know the other one was there. Well, they thought I was there, I didn't realise they'd be there, so that's just fun. Okay, so it's now Monday, so it's time to wrap up this reading vlog, and again, this week I read bugger all. I only read The Boys, Volume 2, Get Some, which was just as gory and violent as the first one, and to be fair, quite problematic in places, I have to say, but I quite enjoyed it. I enjoyed the storyline like I usually do. There's a few trigger warnings for a couple of homophobic comments, and one character who is actually a bad guy is homophobic, and there's a lot of talk of sex in this as well, and having sexual disorders, I guess, is how you put it. I'm not entirely sure, but it was quite a fun ride. I always really enjoy The Boys, though. It's exactly what I want Watchmen to be, essentially. That's the way I'm going to put it. It's what I want Watchmen to be. But I really, really enjoyed myself, and I did give it a 4 stars if I remember rightly. And I have also managed to read 78 pages of The Unbound, which is the second book in the Dark Vault. So this is really, really enjoyable. Like usual, I do really enjoy this book. I love V. Schwab, so obviously I'm enjoying it. It's just taking me a while because, like I said, it's NaNoWriMo, which means I get nothing read in a month. This is actually better than most other months I've managed in terms of reading, which is possibly why this time a couple of years ago I'd reached the 50,000 mark, and this year I'm on 35,000. That may be why I'm so far behind, I don't know. But anyway, I'm still really, really enjoying this and can't wait to read more of it next week and hopefully finish it. And apart from that, that's all I've really got to say, apart from this week has been busy. It's been incredibly good fun because obviously my McFly boys came back, which was amazing. I had the best time at the gig and I cannot wait for tour next year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up, comment down below with what you've been reading this week. And if you were at the O2, I would love to know that somebody else was at the O2 with me. That'd be awesome. I'll also leave a link down below to all of my social media if you want to check it out. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here. And I'll leave the link to my previous video. But until next time, guys, bye.